Good morning, children. Are you all doing good? Okay, very well. Yesterday I gave you some homework now. Did you do that? Or you are always playing at home? I know you are enjoying very nicely by playing at home. Okay. Now here you listen, you check, you have done or not. Page number 33. Have you done it? I gave you photo also of this page. Then addition, page number 35. Have you done it? Very small addition. Now already you have studied all these type of addition in second standard. Check it. Don't simply waste your time. Have to study. Okay. Now let us study addition of 3-digit numbers. Addition of 3-digit numbers. Okay. First of all, we have to remember some rules when you are 3-digit number. First of all, we have to do now. For 3 things you have to remember. First one, arrange the digits of the number in vertical columns correctly under the heads of ones, tens and hundreds. Don't forget it. Okay. Then second rule, add the numbers column wise. Be sure to add ones first, then tens, then hundreds, respectively. Write the sum correctly below the respective columns. Don't change the position of the number. Okay. Then, number 3. If the sum of any column is more than 1 digit, sum, when you add, you will get answer, no? So that is called a sum. If it is more than 1 digit, the ones you write in the same place, the tens you have to write in the left side. Left, and then add that column with the extra digit. Understood? So, don't forget it, all these rules. Don't simply add and write the number anywhere you like. If you write like that, the answer will be wrong. Okay, I'll give you some questions. You have to remember to write ones, tens, hundreds. Can leave one column here to write the remainder. Okay. Here put a plus here outside. Yesterday I told you how to add now. First of all, take the first number, keep in your mind. Then take the second number in the hand. 2. After 5, count 6, 7. Next again, keep the first number in the mind. 2. Then take 5 in the hand. 2 after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here 7 in the mind, 2 in the hand. Then 7 after 8, 9. This is called a sum. See, we give you SUM, sum. This is called what? Addends. Addends. The numbers which are adding is called addends. When we get the answer of addition is called a sum. Don't forget, answer of addition is called a sum. Answer of addition is called a sum. Okay. These 2 steps questions are called addends in addition. Understood? Here listen. Addition of 3-digit numbers. Carry. How to do it? Okay. Now, first of all, 3 in the mind, 6 in the hand. 3 after. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right in the side, 9. Then you can put in a small circle also. To remember, okay. Then put a small line like this. Then 7, take in the hand. 7. 9 after. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 will get. So 6 only write. 1 will go to the next place left side. Okay. Then 7 in the mind. 2 in the hand. 7 after. 8, 9. Next 8. This is 8. Here you can 7 plus 9, 2, 9. So you can write like this, 9. Put in a small circle. 9 after. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17, 7 will get. 1 will go to the next place. No, it is wrong. Okay, 7 plus 1, 8 plus 2, 10 plus 8, 18 will get. 18, then 1 remainder. Okay. Then 2 in the mind, 4 in the hand. 4 after, 5, 2 after, 2 in the mind. That number after count the second number. Okay, 2 after, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 6 will get. Last number 2, 6 after, 7, 8. Don't forget about the remainder 9. Okay. 9. So 986 will be the answer. 986 will be the answer. Here so many questions are there. Page number 36. Okay, do it in the textbook itself. Here also you have some question, page number 38. That also do in the textbook itself. Now let us study arrange in columns and add. How to arrange in columns. Arrange in columns and the question is given 217. Question number A. 217 plus question from the textbook itself. Okay, first question. 312 plus 416. 416. These are the numbers we should add. Okay. Now let us make columns vertically. Okay. First number 200. Ones, tens, 100. Let us write. Ones, tens, 100. Then first columns you can leave for writing the remainder. Then 217. Next one 312. Next one 416. Here outside column you can put the plus. And this is for writing sum. Then first of all, see, this is the way you should arrange the numbers in vertical column. See, first numbers you write like this, then draw the columns, then write the number, then add. Okay. This is the way you should arrange the columns. Arrange the numbers in columns and add. First number 7 in the mind, 2 in the hand, 7 after, 8, 9. Then write in the side. Next, write in the circle. Put a small line like this, an arrow mark to remember that. 6 in the hand, 9 after. First of all, you count this one, smallest. 9 after 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, 5 will come, 1 will go to the left side. Then here everything is 1 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can add 4. Then 2 in the mind, 3 in the hand, 2 after, 3, 4, 5. Right in the side. Then again take 4. Here also you can put in circle, put a small line. 5 after, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 945. 945. So everything, see, these are the questions given in the textbook, page number 38. Can you see page number 38? Question number 2, arrange in columns and add. Okay. These numbers you write in a notebook, in your notebook, then do it. Next, let us study addition properties. Addition properties. There are 3 types of properties we should remember when we add. First one, order property of addition. That is called commutative property also. Then second one, grouping property of addition. Third one, zero property of addition. First one, let us study order property of addition. Order property of addition. Order property means order of the numbers will change, but the answer will be same. Even if the order of the numbers will change, answer will be, the sum will be same. Question. 537 and 422. 537, 422. Okay. Next columns we can write. We can change the order of the numbers. Here now, first we wrote this number. Here let us write this number first. That is changing the order. $422. See the same numbers, only changing the order. Here we wrote this number first. Here we got this number first. These 2 numbers only. Then here next 537. See, same numbers. Answer will be same. Even if the order of the numbers change, sum will be same. See, 7 plus 2, 9. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. Here, here 7 plus 2, 9. 3 plus 2, 5. 4 plus 5, 9. See, answer is same now. Sum is same. This is called a sum now, you know. Okay. 959. 959. Only the order of the number is changed. Okay, that's why even if the number, order of the number is changed, we get the answer same. The sum will be same. That is called a order property, and also it is called a commutative property. Okay, order property or commutative property. If we change the order of addends, while performing the addition, the sum of the numbers remain the same. Okay. Now, next, let us study grouping property of addition. Grouping property of addition.